Hi everyone, it's Dinara here, and today I want to share with you some tips on how to make your wishes come true. I always didn't want to get my goals through hard work, through tears, through sweat. I wanted to get them easily. I wanted to enjoy my life. I started to research different techniques, different spiritual teachers, different marathons, and I got 3 main lessons from that, and today I want to share with you with my experience. And a disclaimer, I really believe in magic and in the abundance of the universe. So that's how I got a letter from JK ROWLING. And I'm a big Harry Potter fan, as you can see from my hoodie. The first rule is to write down your goals. You don't have to hold them in your head, because writing them down increases the chances that they will be fulfilled. But it also has some rules within it. You have to formulate them right. You don't need to use no or don't particle there. For example, you shouldn't be saying that I don't want to be fat. You should say I want to weigh 50 kilograms in a healthy body. It has to be also concrete. You don't want to say I want to be skinny. You have to say I want to weigh a certain amount of kilograms or pounds or whatever. The second important rule here is to wish for yourself. So you can't put another person in your wish. You can't say I want to get married to Brad Pitt, or I want this person to do this and that. No, you wish only for yourself. You also don't have to limit the universe. For example, don't say I want to earn $5,000 per month. You can say I want to get 5,000 per month, and the universe will decide how to give it to you, whether you'll earn it, or maybe someone will present it to you, or maybe you will win this money somehow, or someone just gave it to you, so you don't know. And that's why you don't have to limit the universe by saying the exact way you want to get this wish. The next rule is don't be obsessed with your wish. This happened to me. I was mentoring a team for a Technovation Challenge, and every day I would look at the website to see the final results. Even though I knew that they are coming on a certain date, I would be obsessed with that wish, and I wanted to win so bad, so I couldn't think of anything else. And of course it didn't happen, because I was thinking a lot about that. You have to make a wish, and you have to be sure that it will get fulfilled, so you don't have to be nervous and be obsessed and think about it all the time, because you know it will happen. The next advice would be to feel your dream. For example, I always wanted to buy things in a luxurious shops. So this summer I went to Louis Vuitton shop, and I wore the dress and touched it and felt it, and I knew now how it feels to wear a dress that costs 4,000 euros. So if you have a chance, go and have a test drive. If you want to get some car, you have to feel how it feels to own that car. If you want to get some house, go and check out what it feels like to be in this house. How do you feel? Do you really like to live in a big house? Next advice will be to be really sincere about your wishes, because sometimes we wish because of our parents' wishes or because of the society that tell us what we need to wish. I always thought that I wanted to own a car because everyone else wanted that, but in reality I didn't want to drive a car. I didn't want to own a car because it comes with many expenses and it comes with responsibility. I just want to have a lot of money to order Uber all the time, or I want to have a personal driver, but not a car. The next advice will be to clean your house before you start writing a list of your wishes, because nothing new can come to the place that it's already crowded. And if you'll have an empty space, if you'll get rid of everything that you don't need, that you don't use, you'll have an empty space where your wish can come. And the final and most important advice is to make a wish on the day of the new moon. The closest one is September 28th, so you have a chance to think about your wishes, make sure that they are sincere and that's where you really want, and formulate them. And on September 28th, you can write them down, put this list away, wait for a few months, and then you'll know that your wishes are coming true. So this was the first advice, to write your wishes down and to make it by certain rules that will make sure that your wishes will come true. The second advice will be to help others to get what you want. I had this experience with getting into the university. Before I found out about this rule, I was very limited, I would say that, because I thought, oh, I don't want to tell others about this opportunity because they will be competing with me. But then I thought, okay, I'll just start helping everyone. I help them to prepare for IELTS, I help them to revise their motivation letters, I told people about different opportunities to get scholarships, and I got into university by myself. I got accepted to the University of Wisconsin Madison, and I was really happy about it. And I realized that if you want to get something, you need to start helping others, even if it's just a talk, even if it's just an advice. You have to be sincere, and you have to really wish this person to get what you want. The second thing with that was when I needed money. I would just go and find another person that needs money, and we'll have a coffee and talk about the ways that we can earn and just discuss the possibilities, or maybe just discuss the hardships of not having money. And I did this once, this winter I did this with one of my friends. And after just 1 week, I got a bonus from my work that I didn't expect. And I also got a gift from my grandmother that gave me some money. And this was a real surprise. And I know for sure that it works because I had this evidence. And the third and final advice would be just being grateful, because the universe will give you a lot more if you're grateful. It's the same with other people. This is a universal rule because you don't want to give something to the person who is not grateful. And if you see that the person really appreciates your gift and if he or she is happy about your gift, you want to give more and more. And the same with the universe. That's how I got the letter from JK Rowling. I always been a fan, and I wrote a letter to her that I'm a really big fan of her, and I got this in return. And I will put her address down below, so you also can write a letter to her. And once I even asked David Cameron who he wants to be in the Harry Potter series, and it was viral all over the news. Example would be my friend. I told her that it's important to accept and to be grateful. And once we were in a pharmacy, and pharmacist wanted to give us just some free samples and bandages, and we were so grateful to her, and we said, wow, thank you so much, as she given us some pieces of gold or hundreds of dollars. But we were really grateful to her, and we accepted that with gratefulness. And the next day, my friend found out that her boyfriend bought tickets to Paris for weekends, and she was really happy about it. So when you start accepting small things, the big things will come. The big wishes will be fulfilled. And you just have to remember these 3 rules, and also share some insights, or maybe if your wishes will be fulfilled after this new moon. Let me know in the comments down below.